Hey guys, what is up? Welcome back to my channel. So today I am going to be filming the part 2 of the DIY crystal bikini project that I was working on. If you're watching this video, then that probably means you've already seen part 1. If not, I will link that down below for you as well. Unlike the first bikini I did, which was super fancy and very, very extra, this one is quite a bit more simple. It took me like all of 30 minutes to complete. So if you are new to DIYs or you want something a little less intimidating, this is a super easy one to follow along with. Now before we get into it, if you are new here, please don't forget to go ahead and smash that subscribe button down below and click the little bell so you never miss one of my videos. And if you thought this video was useful and you enjoyed it, please go ahead and give me a big thumbs up. I would really appreciate it. Also, let me know down below in the comments what you think and if you'd like me to do more DIYs in the future. So without further ado, let's get right on into this video. I already had this top from Victoria's Secret pink, and for the bottoms they were actually $10 from H&M. They were just a simple black thong style. However, I did sew this elastic around the top, and if you saw my Zoffel video, this actually came from a different bikini on there, and I just literally cut this part, or I seam ripped it and I cut it off, and then I just sewed it onto the inside of the bikini, and then this part will go up over my hips. The swimsuit total cost about $10 for this project. And you're gonna wanna do the same thing you did with the first one, where you just start laying out your jewels and appliques and figuring out exactly where you want everything to go, and then photographing it before you start gluing it down. So as you can see, I've already sewed down the chain on one of the cups here, and the best way to keep this in place is to just secure it with a few pins, and I did that in 3 different points, and that just helps keep it in place while sewing. So you're just gonna take your needle with the knot on the opposite end of the thread and go ahead in through the back of the swimsuit again and pull the needle through all the way until the knot catches. You're just gonna repeat this step all the way up the swimsuit. It's just an over and under until you feel like you've secured it down properly. And I'm literally just going through and staying kind of along the line of the cup here, and I'm just going under, and then when I pull it through, I'm going back over the other side, and then that just holds the chain in place. It's actually very simple, even if you're not someone who has really any sewing experience. And don't feel like you have to be an experienced sewer to do a project like this. It's totally not the case at all. I literally had almost no sewing experience other than just like the very basic like patching holes in clothes, so don't feel like you need to be an expert at this. Once you're satisfied with how your top looks, go ahead and move on to the bottoms. And like I said, I did want the swimsuit to be a little bit more simple, so I think I might just stick with this one jewel applique and then call it a day. Again, I'm gonna follow the same procedure. I'm gonna be using the clear thread and needle, and I'm just gonna sew that right down. Again, you might wanna use some pins just to pin in place. That way it doesn't shift around too much while you're sewing it down. Again, I'm just going in through the back of the swimsuit and pulling the thread all the way through until the knot catches. For this, I'm not sure that I want to sew it all the way across, so I may just go around the sides and then the center a few times and then just pull it tight and knot it. Going to turn it to the back side, pull it tight, and I'm going to make a knot here. try and knot it at least 3 times just to make sure it holds, and then I might even put like a dab of E6000 glue on top of the knot just to make sure it's extra secured. Once you have both of the sides sewn down, go ahead and sew the center down as well, just to make sure that it's fixed in place. Once you have that all secure, it should look something like this.